Hey guys, it's Corey and Dave at Zapp Comics. We're doing Zapp Talk,
Again.
Volume 11, I guess, if anybody's counting.
Again.
So, we're here. Huge week for Batman books. You know, everything that happened in Batman Inc. number 8 when Robin died.
Whoa.
What?
So anyway, in Batman Inc., it's a big thing that happened.
Everybody knows.
No.
It's not a spoiler anymore.
Some people still have dial-up, and they're still waiting to get the news. Some people want to come pick up the book.
Damien's gone.
No.
Okay. He's dead.
So anyway, when it comes to Batman, stuff's different. There's different characters. One is just going to be not around as much.
In the aftermath of the death that happened in Batman Inc., it's affecting all the Batman books for the month of March.
Mm-hmm.
This week, you got 3 of them. You got Batman number 18, which is the main Bat title, obviously. It's written by Scott Snyder, who's doing an amazing job with the book.
Scott.
Yeah, our buddy Scott Snyder. Greg Capullo did the cover. It's an awesome cover. It features like just a pair of boots and a Robin on top of them.
But don't read into it, though.
It's it's awesome. The interiors are done by Andy Kubert, who's great. I guess Snyder's taking a little. Capullo's taking a little break. I mean, he's been so busy with the Batman stuff.
It's gonna be interesting to see because we really need to get a reaction from Bruce Wayne.
Yeah, I think he's like gonna lose his humanity because between the whole death of the family thing, where the Joker really messed up everything, and then now the loss of his son, he's really gonna. I think he's gonna go over the edge. So we're gonna see how he deals with it, and also Batman and Robin. Number 18 comes out. This is a really neat issue. They've done it before for other things, but this is the first time they're doing it here. It's an all-silent issue, kind of like a...
Who wrote that one?
kind of a memoriam of the whole thing. It's kind of neat. I mean, I like issues like that because
cool.
those are hard books to write because you really have to... you can write it's no words, so it's really hard.
Play.
Yeah, so it's got to be cool. And then you got Batgirl, number 18, which is a beautiful cover of her crying. And it has a Robin on her shoulders. I don't know why there's a Robin on her shoulder, because we still don't know what happened to Batman Inc.
There's a lot of Robins.
Yeah.
There's so many Robins. And I know you mentioned his son before. I mean, when you think about it, a lot of people are his children. Son under the Batman. Could have been like a figurative son. Like Son of the Moon.
All right.
New
Anyways,
Day.
So they come out, and I think the Batgirl issue deals with the death of the family, aside from the effects of Batman Inc. So... It's a huge week for Batman, which is cool.
Yeah.
Batman rules the world right now. In the comic industry, it's Batman, and then there's everything else. So.
DC's doing it right.
Yeah, they are.
Death of the Family was huge.
It was enormous.
And then it was kind of like, oh, that was really fun. And now they're like, by the way, guys, this happened too.
This happened,
and
so.
Everyone's excited.
Yeah, it's big. Another big book coming out by Marvel is Wolverine number 1 comes out. The main title for the Marvel now, which we haven't seen yet. They have Savage Wolverine, which... like a side book, but the main book is coming out. It's beautiful art by Alan Davis, who's been around forever. I mean, a lot of people know him from Excalibur.
It's a different story.
Yeah, it's a different story. It's written by Paul Cornell.
Yeah. That's too savage for you.
Yeah, it's
just.
What's Wolverine number 1 about?
Wolverine number 1, it seems there's a hostage situation.
Oh, that's never good.
Wolverine seems to be the bargaining chip.
That's never good either.
There's a child involved.
Uh-oh.
And it says, how can you fight something you can't see?
Well, you got senses. You can smell.
Oh, well, that's solved.
Done.
Yeah.
Solved.
So at the end of that issue, it's Corey's just like walks in. He's like, come on, stupid.
Just use your nose. Come on. You got the Hawkeye trade comes out finally, which is great because the first 6 issues keep selling out and going to other printings. Some of them are impossible to find. It reprints issues 1 through 5. Plus, Young Avengers Presents number 6, which I think has Lady Hawkeye in it. Is that why it's in it?
Yeah, we got Kate Bishop. So the one thing that they really now it's a book about 2 characters. You have both Hawkeyes, and it's an incredible book.
Yeah, well, Matt Fraction,
it's awesome.
Obviously an amazing writer. David Aja is doing the art on it. This book gets 5 stars across the board every time every issue comes out. I'm not just saying that. It's Hawkeye, which has never sold, and now it's like one of the core Marvel books, which is amazing to say. It's cool. I'm glad it's going in. This trade's going to sell very well, like I said, for people who are trying to get onto it now because the back issues aren't available. And a lot of people don't want the printing, so it'd be kind of neat.
Good standalone book, too. You don't really need to read anything else. All the stories follow along in the arc. You can really pick up at any time as long as this is a great place to start. It doesn't fit into Avengers. I feel like that's one thing that happens with Marvel, where you need to be reading a bunch of different books to
Well,
understand.
I think that's why Daredevil is so
Yeah.
successful. The Mark Waid Daredevil, which sells like crazy, it kind of crossed over here and there, but for the most part, you can just read it, and it's awesome. And that's another book too, Daredevil, that sells like crazy, and it was never really a huge seller. It's doing well. Star Wars #3, the Dark Horse, the main title,
and that cover
comes out, has an amazing Alex Ross cover with our buddy Han Solo on the cover.
Yes, it does.
This series is great. I mean, I know Marvel eventually is going to take it over in a couple years, but as far as now, Dark Horse still has the reins, and they're doing it right. I wish this book came out a few years ago.
Yeah.
But it's cool, and Brian Wood's doing an amazing job
It's a
writing
good time for it.
Yeah, and Star Wars hot right now with all the movie news.
It's only starting.
Yeah, just
Only
wait.
the beginning.
It's going to be Star Wars is going to the next 10 years. Star Wars is going to run the planet again with like
It's 100 years is more like it. Next million years.
Anyways,
Next millennium.
you got Walking Dead #108, I think it is.
It's 108.
Yeah, and it's an interesting book. What happens in 108?
So, basically, I've been reading up. I got 107.
Okay.
So they're finally introducing Rick to Ezekiel,
Okay.
who seems to be the head honcho. As you see on the cover of this book, he has a tiger. I want
Very
to
nice.
read a little bit more about it on Diamond, and the description they have is, literally, Ezekiel has a tiger.
That's all you need to know. Come on.
So I hope the whole book is Rick just be like, oh, I'm here to... Is that a tiger? It's like when
Aw.
someone has a cat at their
Yeah.
house, and you're like, we'll play with the cat. And then just, we'll play with you. Let me
It's
play
good-
with your
it's a-
tiger.
It's a good icebreaker, you know?
Carl's just been like, he's had so much bad stuff happen to him. He just needs a tiger to play with. It's like
Well, you know what? And hopefully, if I wrote the book, the tiger would eat Carl, because I'm not a Carl fan.
So I'm pretty sure the plot of this one is they're going to set Carl and the tiger out on a boat.
And see which comes back on the phone.
Yeah.
Anyways, Walking Dead 108 comes out by Robert Kirkman and Charlie Adler. What else comes out this week? Peter Panzerfaust #10. I think it's 10 already. Yeah.
It's 10.
That's a hot
10.
little book.
Manhattan Projects is also
Yes.
the same number.
#10. Okay.
Number 10.
Cool.
10 Manhattan Projects.
Well, that's a big book.
That is a big book.
Manhattan Projects. The trade sells like crazy. East to West is coming out. Later in the month.
We can't forget about Uncanny X-Men.
Uncanny X-Men #3.
This looks like it's going to be the big face-off against the Avengers. And what the X-Men group does not know is that they have a mole on the inside that's told S.H.I.E.L.D. that they don't have their powers
Who
anymore.
could it be? Who could be the mole inside there?
It's Magneto. Did you read the first two?
Spoilers.
Did you read the first two?
No.
It's on the cover.
I know it's a joke.
It's on the
It's
cover.
called sarcasm, Dave.
Well, it should be funny if it's a joke.
It's called
Anyway. So, I guess we have another book to talk
Of course we
about.
do. There's a
Oh,
lot of books.
Ultimate Wolverine, #1.
Ultimate Wolverine comes out. It's a big Wolverine week. You got Wolverine #1, and then you got
Big
Ultimate
Wolverine,
Comics
big
Wolverine
Batman.
#1.
It could be very big this week. So we have Ultimate Comics. Jimmy Hudson needs to figure out where he came from in a very Wolverine-like fashion.
Who's Jimmy Hudson?
Jimmy Hudson, I don't really read Ultimate Universe, but I think it's Ultimate Wolverine's son.
Okay. Isn't Ultimate Wolverine dead in that
He's
universe?
Ultimate Dakin.
Isn't Ultimate Wolverine dead in that universe?
Yeah, it's Ultimate. Everyone's dead. Everybody's dead. If you
Yeah.
see them, everyone is like
Dead.
Bruce Willis.
Bruce Willis.
Bruce Willis. Sixth Sense.
We also got Avengers Arena #6
It's a good book.
by Dennis Hopeless.
Survivor cover.
Is it a Survivor cover?
Survivor.
Nice.
Like the TV show.
Okay, cool. And also you got Thunderbolts #6. So there's a lot of other books coming out, but it's Batman. It's pretty much going to be the head honcho for this week. She is most of the weeks, but
It's quite the honcho.
as they're weeping over the death of. Sorry, I have to. It's been a couple weeks. There's no more spoilers.
I'm just gonna edit it out. I'm gonna edit it out. No
So-
one's gonna know.
Again, you can find us every week at Zapp Talk on YouTube. You can subscribe to us on YouTube. It's Zapp Comics NJ.
No, you're going to subscribe to us.
We're getting a lot of subscribers now, which is cool. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter. You come into our stores. We have one in Manalapan down in Central Jersey. We have the main store, which is in Wayne, New Jersey, which is where me and Dave reside.
Live.
He's only here 2 days a week. I'm here pretty much 7 days a week. So you can always find us. Any questions, feel free to ask. If not, we'll see you at the store. Bye, guys.
Damien's dead.
It was just just like.
Imagine if I was just like that too. Just like 1 HP. Got a +5 against jokes.